Strategy 2.0 New Thinking on Where You Compete. In the What Is Strategy animation, we introduce the 4 questions every good strategy should answer. 1. Where should you compete? 2. What unique value will win with customers? 3. How do you deliver that unique value better than competitors? 4. What will prevent imitation of your offering? We think it's time for Strategy 2.0, or a deep dive into the new thinking on the answers to these questions. The old answers aren't wrong, but they are in need of an update. So let's dive into the new answers to Strategy's big questions, starting with, where should you compete? Strategists have long argued that where you compete is the starting point for strategic analysis. The traditional answer to this question has been to use Michael Porter's 5 forces model to compete in attractive, that is to say, profitable, industries. These are industries with high bargaining power over suppliers and buyers, low threats of substitutes or new entry, and low rivalry. This argument is reflected in the book Playing to Win by strategists A.G. Lafley and Roger Martin, who argue Porter's 5 forces help define the fundamental attractiveness of an industry and its individual segments. We agree that Porter's model describes the kind of industry or market you'd like to compete in, but executives have to choose markets to compete in before they enter. The choice to enter a market is determined almost completely by the unique value the firm hopes to offer and the resources and capabilities it has or can build to deliver that value. Thus, market attractiveness depends on the entrant's resources and capabilities. To use a popular expression, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. In other words, unattractive markets, according to a 5 forces analysis, may be quite attractive to the right kind of entrant. By almost any measure of attractiveness, the automobile industry is not attractive. Entry barriers are enormous, rivalry is high, and average profitability is low. No wonder there hasn't been a successful entrant from the United States since Chrysler in 1925. Yet in 2008, while the U.S. government was spending $80 billion to bail out General Motors, Ford, and Chrysler, Tesla entered anyway. Tesla entered with the Roadster, a pricey, beautifully designed battery electric sports car. Tesla followed with the Model S and Model X, both targeted at wealthy individuals with a taste for fast cars and a desire to reduce carbon emissions. Within 9 short years, Tesla generated a market value that exceeds Ford's value and rivals General Motors. Where successful companies choose to compete doesn't depend on the historical profitability of the market. This decision is fundamentally tied to what unique resources and capabilities companies have to offer. Successful market entry requires offering a unique value proposition, especially in industries that are not attractive from a 5 forces perspective. If your value proposition mimics what incumbents are doing in a low-profit industry, your profit returns will be low, just like incumbents.